Alright, so we're going to be oiling the cable here on the mini miller. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to either remove the chains if the chains are still on here, and then you're going to take these bolts off here. It's going to be with a 6mm Allen key. Take this off of here. And there's a locking nut in the back here you're going to remove. That's going to allow the cable to move freely, and then this piece going to come off. And the next thing you're going to do is remove this one here. It's going to free up that cable in here. There's two of them on here. Cable comes off of here, and you can loosen this here. And the cable will pull out. Go ahead. Okay, so when you pull this cable out, you're going to pull it from the back side. You're going to take this side first and feed all the cable through there. So once you have your cable all out, you're going to pull cable from one side. Use a rag to kind of wipe it as you go. And then you're going to take your lubricating oil here and just put a little bit in the hose. And then as you wipe your cable, you're just going to feed it in. And then as you get so far, you're going to just add a little bit more in there. Have it all oiled up, we're going to be putting it back through here. Coming up through here. And you're going to pull your cable through. Once you're back here, and once you have your cable through here, you're going to put it back in here. Push it until it's all the way in. Then you're just going to tighten these down all the way again. And then once you have this tightened down on here for your cable, you're going to put this bolt back through here. And I'm just going to tighten this all up again. Here is a 10mm socket. Hold this side once it's started. Now you're just going to feed your cable back in. And then once you have your cable back in, you can go ahead and put this cover back on. Just lay this down. And then before we put these bolts on, we're gonna just wanna put some anti-seize on here, just to make it a little easier next time to get off. Once we have our anti-seize on, we're just going to tighten these back down. Okay, so now we're going to be putting our chains on the mini miller here. So you're going to slide this on first. Then you're going to put your plastic sheet in the middle of it. You can tighten down one side just to kind of hold it in place there. Then you're going to put this side on. You want to make sure that the hooks here are in the same position here, so this is a straight line, so your chain is nice and straight. And then depending on what size pipe you're going to be going in, whether 4 or 6, you're going to just measure your chains out. So this is about 4 inches. And if you need it bigger or smaller, you're just going to be moving these chains in or out depending on what size you need. And then go ahead and tighten this down. And then when you tighten these down, once it's all the way tight, just kind of hold pressure on it there for a second, just to kind of really lock it in. And then go through one more time just to make sure everything is nice and snug.